So believe it or not, and I'm sure this is going to shock so many of you people out there, I'm okay with a good, well thought out, and well constructed conspiracy theory. If you can show me, through the use of decent documentation, research, investigation, and sources, that there might be some truth in what it is you're trying to get across in regards to a conspiracy theory, I'm all ears. However, if you're one of these Illuminati nutbags that think there is evil symbolism in every single thing people can hear, see, and experience, and that every single person that works in the field of entertainment in any regard is an evil Satanist that fucks 12-year-olds, and you think that the world is actually hollowed out like an olive, and we live on a world that actually is run by lizard people that live within that fucking world, and you can't even wait until the bodies of the victims of a mass school shooting are cold yet before excreting forth an insane narrative on YouTube to hopefully get the sympathy and brownie points from other nutcases like yourself for reasons unknown. You can go fuck yourself. You get no respect from me, and I've got to tear your video a new asshole. And that's exactly what we're gonna do today. Oh, lad, is this guy looking rough. He looks like how I feel every morning when I wake up before I get my first cup of coffee of the day. Mr. Potato Head, what happened to you? You look like you've taken a hard drinking and beating the shit out of your spuds every night before you go to bed because you got laid off of whatever job potato heads work.
Santa Fe High School, May 18th, 2018. This is about the shooting.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's a real event, honestly.
Oh, great. Well, I don't have a fucking video now, so roll credits. Realistically, though, what do you mean you don't think it's a real event? It's not like it was live cast as it happened all over every major news network in the country. I mean, what more do you assholes want from the news? Do you want them to take their camera people and have them run right up on the bodies of these kids as they're bleeding out and dying all over the place so you can see the carnage in close-up HD so you can finally be satisfied that it's a real fucking event? I'm sorry, but that's not going to fucking happen because it's called being fucking tasteless.
The mainstream media really cares about this shooting, but there was a shooting on the May 14th where 63 people died in Gaza.
Well, no shit, because who gives a fuck? And that's not to say that it's any less of a tragedy. Tragedy's tragedy no matter what. It's to say that happened in Gaza, and this happened in the United States, and when that happened in Gaza, it happened 4 days prior, so it was already exiting the news cycle by that point. And honestly, we don't really care too much about that sort of shit happening in Gaza anymore in the news here because it happens so much on the regular there that are you really serious that you're going to say it would be logical for the news to just abandon the live shooting up of a school for a 4-day-old incident over in Gaza? No, because that would never fucking happen. Sorry. Maybe in Gaza it would fucking happen. But it happens every fucking day there. And it is tragic. I'm not going to take that away from it. But it takes a backseat to other news here. Because what are we going to do? Waste all of our time reporting about things like that happen on the daily over there? How the fuck would anybody be informed at that point about things going on in this country? It would engulf our news within days.
Arabs and Christians died. Most Christians in America support Zionism.
Fuck! It's one of these videos. God fucking damn it. It's to a point, people, where I can rest assured that the moment the word Zionism is used in a video, unless it's a video about what Zionism is in and of itself, that I'm going to be in for the shit show of a lifetime. I co-host on a podcast called The Mistaken Lunatics. We're on every Wednesday at 6 p.m. You should check us out. Link in the description box. Please check us out and subscribe if you would. It would make us all very happy. And what we do is we watch crazy videos from crazy people and give our commentary. And one of our regulars that we watch does videos much like this, where it's all conspiratorial nonsense about how fuck Jews this, fuck Jews that, Zion evil this, Zion evil that, the world's really run by reptile people this, the world's really run by reptile people that. And really what it boils down to is this guy needs to be on some serious medication, he's mentally ill, and unfortunately somebody allowed him to have the combination of internet access, YouTube account, and webcam. Sure, it makes for great entertainment, but then it becomes kind of depressing when you realize that these people exist within their own subconscious communities of YouTube, and it boils down to being nothing more than an echo chamber of craziness where they just babble back and forth bullshit at one another and feed each other's paranoid delusions without any real evidence behind the things that they're saying. So then they all convince each other that what they're saying is actually true. Oh, it's sad. If it wasn't so hilariously pathetic, it would be even sadder. But it's just a mix of pathetic, hilarious, and sad, so moderately depressing, I guess. Well, this is going to be a fun video. Fuck! I really wasn't in the mood for this kind of shit today.
Because they're stupid. Jews have tricked Christians into giving bombs to Israel, and then Israel bombs Christians.
I've got a Jewish neighbor, and that's never been asked of me, and I'm not even a Christian. He doesn't come over and go, "Hey, Steve, I've got a package for you that I'd like you to help me deliver to Pakistan, but I just need to make sure that it stops by my friends over in Israel first." No, that's never happened.
Come on, you guys are idiots.
Oh, we're idiots, the people that take showers. No, you want to know what's idiotic? Whatever this greasy brown mass engulfing your scalp is that hair? I mean, fuck, what is this? Ugh, it's so distracting and gross to look at. It's like if I did this. Bubblicious! Throughout the entire video. You wouldn't want to watch it at that point. Take a shower, put on a fucking hat, and try it again. Because right now you look like a greasy homeless guy who crawled out of his dumpster and wanted to tell me about how the Jews are evil.
And that's not even on the news, the killing of those people. They were more
Obviously it was. You found out about it somehow.
interested in the promotion of the new embassy in Jerusalem.
And that has to do with the school shooting how?
Because that signifies the beginning of the Antichrist.
And that has to do with the school shooting how?
Seriously, they want some kind of war.
Jews and Palestinians don't need any more reasons to be at war with one another than they already have.
So this is just another pulling on your heartstrings that maybe 10 kids died. Let's see the video evidence of the shooter.
What did you want, a bird's eye view from a GoPro on his shoulder or something?
From the school surveillance system.
Practically, I guess.
Was there a drill for an active shooter at this high school recently? Or was there a drill today? Were they told there was a drill today?
What do you want them to do? Not drill for these things so you can increase the body count somehow? Fuck!
Let's see the video interviews from the kids exiting the school.
Yeah, let's go good fucking cameras right into the face of a bunch of traumatized, in-shock, blubbering teens that just had to watch a lot of their friends die. Because that's not fucked up and completely unethical.
And all these kids have smartphones? Why aren't there a lot of videos?
Because teachers don't want you using your phone in schools, you dipshit! Oh my god! At least we can rest assured that there is an activity that these kids are engaged in these days that you assholes weren't when you were their age, and that's called getting a fucking education!
These kids take videos when they're dying. It's normal.
Would you really want the news to put some poor, innocent fucking kid's final death throes up on fucking television to be fucking gawked at by the masses? Fuck you! Fuck you! Let him go out with some fucking dignity, you goddamn greasy, ugly, fucking fat piece of shit! Fucking, what is wrong with you cocksuckers? And the fucked up part is it's not just this cunt that I'm yelling at. They're all like this. You have no sense of fucking decency. These kids take videos as they're dying. Yeah, what the fuck? Like, what do you expect? Some motherfucker to be sitting there with his phone like, I got a shout out to Bray Ray. I'm about ready to go world star. No! That's not gonna fucking happen, you stupid fuck! Okay, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe that's what I would do. Like, if I was dying, I'd live stream y'all and just go out like the fucking pathetic idiot that I am. Because I'd rather people remember me laughing than remember me shitting myself, because that's what happens when you die, and gurgling on my own blood, you know, or something edgy like that.
So when they suppress the videos, and then all the media is
Yeah, because video evidence of fucking shooting like that is not going to be used in any sort of criminal prosecution whatsoever fucking ever. No, it's never used. What a fucking screen cap. Look at this. The face you make when that really wasn't butter.
all in sync with the same narrative, you know it's a scam.
Yeah, the investigatory processes of mass tragedies like that just make sure that it's a scam. What?
I'm just totally mistrusting. I don't trust the media ever.
I didn't need you to tell me that. I kind of guessed.
And then trusting our government? Well, they've proven to be pathological liars.
I didn't need you to tell me that. I kind of guessed. Now, as much as I might fuck on the guy for that, it is healthy to have a bit of a mistrust for your media and government, as we've seen how they can behave in this day and age. But for Christ's sake, to expect them to just take the death throes of kids so you can rest assured that it's a real event, I mean, good God. You know, this is on par with the same kind of assholes who think 9/11 just flat out didn't happen. I don't mean that about the conspiracy theories regarding it. No, there are people that actually believe it just never happened. It's like on the level of like Holocaust denial and shit. Yeah, you know, those towers just never existed. They're holograms, even though I've got family members who, had worked at those buildings when, they were still around. Yeah, okay.
Look at the media. Still cares that if Russia intervened in the election.
Oh, we're now in Russia now. Okay. What does Russia have to do with this? Putin called the hit.
Russia did intervene. They always intervene, and we intervene in theirs. That's the way global politics works. So
and that has to do with fucking what?
The mainstream media, the Zionist media, constantly
Can you belch or not? God, you're grossing me out, man. I wouldn't want to be around this dude. I'd imagine he smells like fish oil pills and farts.
Trading that narrative.
Just burp already! Fuck, man, you're grossing me out.
They've hijacked any success Trump could have of bringing the country together. They're trying to divide our country. That's all they're trying to do.
Oh my God, I'm sure that you own a "He Will Not Divide Us" t-shirt.
We should have armed...
You're gonna chew your cud now. Fuck. This video's vile for so many reasons. Oh.
teachers in schools. Israel does.
Yeah, the reason Israel arms the teachers in their school is because Israel employs what's known as conscription. That means every single fucking person in the country that's a citizen that's naturalized must enlist in a few years of military service. And what happens when you do that? Well, you get something that's called military training, so they know how to handle and properly and safely use firearms. We don't do that here in the United States. You really think that my bumbling fat-ass middle school English teacher was going to be able to actually fucking wield an AR efficiently against a school shooter when the woman herself was a veganic pacifist? Ha 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 ha! No! Arming teachers in today's schools, with the way the society of the United States is in a lot of places, would be a goddamn disaster. A goddamn disaster. It'd be another thing that would fuck schools and education to death in this country, too, because they're already low budgeted as is. They barely want to goddamn put in a budget for kids to get pencils and shit, and you think they're going to fucking file in a budget to get them fucking ammunition and firearms in their school, too? Get fucking real. And goddamn take a bath. This is so uncomfortable. Oh, it's like Joshua Firestein just took his hat off for once and is staring into my soul. I like you, and I want you.
So why don't we arm ours? Because it goes against the narrative that guns are good.
No, it would get a lot of people killed unnecessarily because a lot of these fumbling, bumbling, dumbass teachers we have in today's inefficient piece of shit, fucked up, goddamn dog shit public education system wouldn't know what the fuck they were doing.
Guns will save lives. Let's take away the guns from the military. Oops, they need them, don't they? Because guns are required to the only way to fight guns is with more guns.
I don't know about that. Ask Hiroshima.
I hope you all know that.
Ah, thanks! I didn't know that! Did you also know that water can make things wet? Yeah.
That's all I want to say about this, is that this is just
Even though there's another minute and 30 of this video left, almost.
fucking crazy, and this shit will never stop. It won't. But don't give up your guns. Because the moment you give up your guns, then they're going to round you up and put you in concentration camps or re-education camps, or they're going to be protecting you from the war that's happening in your area. They're going to lie to you, but you're going to...
Who the fuck is they? And to be really honest, that's either never going to happen or inevitably going to happen. I'm going to go on a small tangent here. I hate this gun grab argument. You know, a lot of these fucking military assholes say, they're never going to take my guns. Yeah, they are, because are you going to shoot one of your battle buddies for trying to take one of your guns? No, you're fucking not. You're going to hand them over because you won't take out people that did what you used to do because they're doing something you might not ethically agree with. It's just not in you to do it because you're trained to never be able to do it. So either this incident that people always fucking prophesize is happening will never happen, or it will inevitably happen because no one will do anything about it. You really think the military is going to turn on itself? It's programmed mentally not to, which I don't really think is all that great of a thing, to be really fucking honest. But that's not what the video is about. I don't want to start sounding like this guy and going on a whole bunch of schizophrenic fucking tangents all over the place.
end up in a prison that you're not allowed to leave. Call it what you want, but it's still going to be a prison. World War II, we put the Japanese in internment camps. That guy, I think he ran for president. He was president for 4 terms. It might have been Roosevelt. I can't remember. Maybe it was Johnson or Roosevelt.
If you're going to talk about this shit, have a fundamental understanding of history before fucking whining. And for the Japanese internment, you're talking about a totally different set of circumstances for a totally different set of fucking reasons. Okay? No, it wasn't really great what we did at all. I think it was unfair and completely fucked up. And there were many abuses that we suffered upon the Japanese that are very untalked about and in some cases totally undocumented from our history, because we just have to look so gracious for arbitrarily locking up an entire race of people because the country they originated from in the world decided to have a fuckface government that didn't want to back down out of a fight they could barely fucking afford to be in the first place. You know, I'm actually surprised the Japanese as a government and economically bounced back as well as they did from the aftermath of World War II, because their stupid fuckhead government at the time fucking nearly caused their entire annihilation through its unwillingness to back down. We interned a lot of people because we didn't know who the fuck were spies and who the fuck weren't. And we realized that's a little bit unethical. We need to formulate some better infrastructures to find these things out so we don't have to fucking lock people up based on who they are and where they're from, and then have to justify our war against Germany for the auspices of Hitler doing the same damn thing to Jews. Except he went a little bit further than we did.
I can't remember. Not necessarily the world's nicest guy. He really believed in separating. Well, he definitely didn't want the Jews to be able to congregate in one area.
Who, Walt Disney?
He wanted them spread
He was a giant anti-Semite. Never mind.
Around the world versus in one concentrated area, because he felt they would do bad deeds. Since the media...
Do you people really think that The Happy Merchant is actually a portrayal of how all Jewish people are? I mean, do you really think they're sitting around somewhere going, yes, we're going to take over? No. Jesus fucking Christ. I still can't believe somebody actually blasted an image of that little guy over the fucking Missile Defense Systems communication channel once. Because that's the thing that actually happened. I mean, like, that kind of trolling is unbelievable.
Isn't truthful. They can't be trusted, so I don't trust this story. I'm Wayne Lambright. If you like videos like this, follow me, Real Lambright, on Twitter.
If you like videos like this, pound your head against the pavement really fucking hard. You'll be able to see them a lot in your head on a 24/7 loop.
Hit subscribe to this video channel, and I have a Wayne Lambright Patreon. Nobody's donated, so...
No, really? I'm surprised. I'm truly surprised.
Maybe you can be. Maybe you'll be the first.
What does this guy want on Patreon? Let me see really quick. Let's see. What's your Patreon like? What are you wanting? Wayne Lambright's alternative views on current news the media won't tell you about. Founding $1 member, $2 reward, $3 reward, $6. Oligarchy? What? You want people to give you $1,000 a month to be a member of your oligarchy? What? Friends of Poland, informed citizens, thank you for your support. We will change the world or watch it burn. With your support, I'll dish out world news, barbecue lessons, gardening tips, exotic science and technological breakthroughs, THRU, that I have invented. I promise to comb my hair a few times a week as Cheryl. What? Okay. Well, that's pretty much all I got for this shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. YouTube, you just keep being you. Because the more draconian and dystopian YouTube becomes as a platform, the more of this shit dredges to the surface, and I guess the more entertainment I can provide you guys with. So those are my alternative views on this guy's current news, I guess. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Take care.